This is how my hair looked when I started on my YouTube journey 5 years ago. It has been a journey. And this is how my hair looks now. I have tried and tested nearly every product and hot tool on the market in the last several years. So coming up with my top 10 was not easy. It was not easy. I thought about this for a really, really long time. And what I started to notice, right, when I was thinking about this video for a couple of weeks, is that no matter how many products and tools I have in my bathroom, no matter how many new things I'm testing, I seem to reach for the exact same ones over and over and over again. And today I'm gonna show you what those are. Let's get into it. If you've been with me for a while, you're definitely gonna know that my first product is, drumroll, it's the Adore Perfect Hair Fill-Up. So Adore has been a long-term partner of mine. They sponsor some of the videos on the channel, and I am so stoked to partner with them because when I first got a package from them, I was in love. Like, I was raving. I couldn't believe how amazing they are in terms of their functionality, but also in terms of their quality, their packaging, everything about them. They are one of my favorite hair care products. The first product, we gotta talk about it again, okay? Bear with me, we gotta talk about it. It is the Perfect Hair Fill-Up. This is an amazing protein treatment for the hair. This has been clinically tested to instantly improve split ends and roughness. It adds a glossiness to your hair and like a shine and smoothness that lasts for 7 days. You can buy this in ampules like this, or you can buy it in a bottle. The way that you want to use this is you just want to pour this into a bowl, mix it with equal parts cold water. It's going to turn into a really frothy mixture, almost like a thick, heavy cream. Then you put it on your hair. I like starting from the bottom, working my way up, covering my hair with a shower cap and leaving it on for 10 to 15 minutes. If you are lazy and you don't want to mix it, say this is in your shower, you're like, I'm not going to get out of my shower and do this once a week. I'm just not high maintenance like that. You don't have to. You can actually just pour this on your head like a regular conditioner. It's going to mix with the water that's already in your hair, in your shower, and then rinse it. It's still going to work just fine. The next product I want to talk about from Adore is the Keratin Layered Hair Oil. Okay, this is really cool. This is a hair oil mist, and it's really interesting because it's actually a fine hair mist with an oil layer for versatility. So let me explain what that means, okay? So this is dual phase. As you can see, there is an oil layer and then there's a water layer that's called the hydration layer, okay? So this is 80% hydration, 20% oil, and you can customize it based on your hair's needs or what you're kind of wanting to do that day. So for example, if my hair is like this and I want to give it a little bit of shine and moisture, but I don't want it to be weighed down, I don't shake it, I just spray it, right? I just spray it right into my hair. But say I need more moisture, my hair is really dry and parched, or if I'm going to sleep and braiding my hair, I will shake it, and then I'm giving myself more of that oil layer. That oil layer is getting penetrated into my hair as well. So I love that you can customize this based on the season, based on how your hair is feeling, based on the situation. If you're going to bed, if you're not, if you want your hair fluffy, if you don't, if you want your hair sleek, all of that. Customizable products like this are really, really, really cool. The next product is this Keratin Power Glue. So when I first got this, I was really confused as to how I'm supposed to use it. I didn't fully understand it until I did more research into it, and now it's something that I use every single time I wash my hair, and even when I don't wash my hair for other reasons. So let me tell you a little bit about it. So this is a leave-in hair treatment that you don't wash out, okay? So it's like a leave-in conditioner, but it's better. The main ingredients in it is hydrolyzed keratin and collagen, moringa seed oil, and snail mucin. It's really nice because it's very hydrating, but it's not greasy. So it doesn't weigh your hair down. It doesn't give you too much residue or stick, which is amazing for fine hair, but it's still very, very hydrating. So the way that you apply this is you shampoo and condition your hair, you towel dry, you apply it mainly to the ends and you work your way up, and then you can air dry or blow dry. Okay, you just leave it in. I also find that I reach for this a lot on my no wash days to smooth away flyaways because it's a really nice light cream. I use it all the time when I'm putting my hair up in like a slick bun. I use it to nourish the ends. Sometimes I'll drench my hair in it and braid it before bed. This is like the product that does everything, and I love it. I'm obsessed with this product. I absolutely love it. Now let's move on to a hot tool. Now, I get this question all the time. What is the best flat iron on the market? Okay, guys, the best flat iron on the market in my opinion, I've done a lot of research about this and I've tried a lot of them. Right now, I think the best one is the GHD Chronos. Okay, this is not a cheap flat iron, but if you want the Ferrari of flat irons, okay, you want the best of the best of the best, the flat iron that's going to last you a long time and give you beautiful hair results, GHD Chronos is it. So some of the features of this has ceramic floating plates that's coated with an ultra gloss finish. It's super fast in its heat up, okay? It takes 20 seconds to heat up. You turn it on, I'll show you. This thing is heated up in the nick of time. It also has an automatic sleep mode after 10 minutes of not being used. I love that because see, it's heated up already. It also says online that it has 3 times more breakage protection. I assume it's from having such even heat distribution and really high quality ceramic plates. I do buy that. I think that's true. I really think that you're gonna get less heat damage from this just because it doesn't snag the hair at all. It smooths the hair and glides like butter, okay? It really, really does. Something else that I love about it is that it has these kind of curved plates. Like the design is amazing. It's small, it's sleek, it's sexy, it's not heavy. And the curved plates I find do a really great job of waving. I waved my hair with it today. It does a really great job of waving and curling. This really is, it's the Ferrari of flat irons, baby. If you want the Ferrari of flat irons, this is it. It's the Ferrari price too, but I mean, you know, if you want to invest, this is the one to get. It is phenomenal, phenomenal. Let's move on to shampoo and conditioner. So I want to show you the Verb Ghost shampoo and conditioner, weightless, color safe cleanse. So I learned about this from Angie Hot and Flashy when we did our collab together. She talked about this. You guys know I've tried so many shampoo and conditioners and I just find that this set makes my hair feel really soft and healthy without feeling heavy or weighed down at all. I also find it a pretty reasonable price for such a high-end product, okay? This is definitely a high-end product at a mid-tier price. It's not super cheap, but it's not overly expensive. And I think the quality of it, you know, makes it something that could definitely be more on the high end. And it's not. So if you haven't tried this, if you have finer hair, you need kind of weightless softness. That should be the slogan for it, weightless softness. Doesn't sound good at all. If you want weightless softness, that's the product for you. Now on the complete opposite end of it, if you want to remortgage your house for your hair, then I'm gonna show you the best product to get for that. Oh, I'm sad I like this. I really am. I don't want to like this, but it's so amazing. It's the Oribe Gold Lust Repair and Restore Shampoo, Conditioner, and Dry Texturizing Spray. So if you guys don't know who Oribe was a celebrity hairstylist known for giving that big supermodel hair, and his products are exceptional. They are absolutely amazing. The brand is also known for its bio-restorative complex, which basically balances the scalp and reinforces the inner strength of each strand, right? Because hair is all about that. The scalp, what's happening in the scalp if the scalp is balanced, and then what's happening in the actual hair. So this kind of tackles it from both ends, which I really love. This is completely safe to use on all hair types, especially color treated hair. And it's even safe to use on keratin treated hair, which is not the case for most shampoo and conditioners. Keratin treated hair is a very unique type of hair, and it usually needs a very unique type of shampoo and conditioner. This is so gentle that you can even use it on keratin treated hair, which is kind of speaks volumes about it, right? It really does. Like the effectiveness of this and how gentle it is makes it very different and special. Okay, so that's why it's so expensive. But I mean, it's really, really good. Now, to talk a little bit about this dry texturizing spray, I don't even have any more left in this. I'm just saving it for the bottle to show you guys. I'm so sad. This texturizing spray is amazing. I made a reel about it on Instagram. Oh, the smell of it is amazing. The texture of it is amazing. The really good thing about it is it kind of works like a dry shampoo to absorb oil in the root without being powdery, but it also like amps up the volume of the mid shaft. It kind of reminds me of not totally, but is sort of ish similar to this one. This is a Living Proof Full Dry Volume and Texture Spray. I'm out of this, so I am reaching for this. Which one is better? I don't know. They're both really, really good. I've always loved this Living Proof one. I find it's really good for adding like a dry volume. It's not a grittiness that's too rough and textured, but it's like an oomph and like a dry volume, but it's not powdery like dry shampoo. So you can use this on straight hair, which is amazing, to bulk it up and give it like more volume, more lift, more fullness. It's gonna give texture without giving grit, which is very different from the dry shampoo that I always recommend, which is High Tide by Sexy Hair. High Tide by Sexy Hair and these, they almost don't even belong in the same category because Sexy Hair High Tide gives grit. If you want hair that looks like you've been at the beach, you want it to be tousled and textured and gritty and like dirty, you know, like that effortless feel. High Tide Sexy Hair is the way to go. But if you want a weightless volume and like movement and fullness, these guys are the way to go. The next one's a product I bet you haven't heard about that shook me to my core. It's so dramatic, right? It's a hair product, like go easy, Gabby, give me a break. But seriously though, it's actually awesome. All of these, like, these are like the creme de la creme products. I love them so much. So this is the Scalp Cleanser by Anablue. Have you guys heard of this brand before? If you have, let me know in the comments below. I hadn't before, actually. This is my first time getting to know this brand and it really is amazing. This is a scalp exfoliator and it's made with minerals from pink Himalayan sea salt. So bougie, right? So bougie. But basically what this is, it's a deep cleansing product for the hair and scalp. This is really good if you have super oily scalp issues, okay? If your hair gets very oily very quickly, this is great. If you use a lot of products in your hair, right? If you're constantly using sprays and creams and mousses like I am, this is also really great because it's basically a hair reset. You don't want to use this more than once a week, but what it does is it exfoliates your scalp. I sometimes use it with a little scalp exfoliator brush. It exfoliates your scalp, but it also turns into this really frothy concoction that then deeply cleanses your hair as well. So the way you want to use it is you want to replace your shampoo for it once a week only. I have to stress this or it's going to dry out your hair, okay? Once a week only, you want to replace your shampoo, start at the scalp, take a few minutes, 1 or 2 minutes to really exfoliate that scalp, then bring it to the mid shaft and ends, leave it, don't touch it for 1 to 2 minutes. You're gonna feel it kind of tingling and working its magic, then rinse and condition. You've just reset your scalp. It's one of those products you didn't know you needed until you got it. And then you're like, how did I live without this? The next product I want to show you, you guys saw this in my last video if you watched that video. It's the Morrocan Oil Root Boost. You guys were so surprised by this product and a lot of you were like, I have never used that much product in my life. And I was like, then you're not doing it right. Okay, what this is, it's a formula that adds lift to fine and medium hair by creating really strong texture at the roots before styling with heat, okay? So this is heat activated. You want to use this before styling with heat. So you want to split your hair and you want to add the foam in all the areas that you want volume. So I go through my hair in like 1-inch sections, I add the foam, then I massage it with my fingertips, and then I comb it through. I typically then use the Keratin Power Glue on the end. So I'll use this on the roots, right? I'll use this on the ends, I'll brush it all through, and then I'll blow my hair out. And it gives me the most unbelievable volume, the most beautiful, incredible, full volume that's not sticky. I've used a lot of Root Boost products. There's so many of them and so many of them work really well, honestly, but a lot of them give a lot of residue, like a lot of stick, a lot of grit. And then the next day you feel like you have to wash your hair. I don't get that with this. I really feel like this is weightless and the next day I still have volume. The next two are hot tools that are very innovative that you guys may hate me for loving because again, they're very expensive, but all of these are just suggestions. You don't have to buy all of them. These are just some really great products that are very innovative and that work really well. So this is the Dyson Airstrait. All right, so I made a whole video about this. I did a whole review going through the features, doing a first impression. I bought this with my own money. Dyson has no idea who I am, but their hot tools are exceptional. It's not like they don't have their cons. They do, and I'll tell you about this one in a second, but they are very unique. This is an ideal product for someone who blow dries and straightens their hair weekly, okay? If you are the type of gal that gets out of the shower, you blow dry your hair and you use a flat iron, and that's the only way you wear your hair, this is the product for you. So this eliminates the need to blow out your hair because it dries and straightens in one go. So you don't have to blow dry, straighten. It does it in one go. That's it. You just do it, it's done. But the really cool thing about that, you know, if that's not enough, I mean, that is awesome. But the really extra cool thing about this is that it has no hot plates. Okay, so it's not like a flat iron. There are no hot plates. This is not ceramic. This is directional airflow. Okay, interesting. So the air blows down the hair shaft and it dries, straightens, and smooths down the cuticle layer with air, okay? It's just air that's doing it. And it leaves you miraculously with this really smooth, glossy, and most importantly, healthy end result. It leaves your hair so smooth and so freaking shiny and so freaking glossy, but it also is very healthy because you're not blasting it with massive amounts of heat and hot plates, okay? The only setback with this is that this is not versatile. This does not give you volume at all. This will give you straight, super shiny hair, but without volume. You're not gonna get volume. You can't wave with this. You can't flip with this. You can't tuck in with this, okay? This will give you bone straight hair, but that's all that it will do. It will do it the best out of any hot tool I've ever seen, but that's it, okay? So I wanna show you another tool that's also from Dyson that is really good for giving you multiple different styles in one tool. The Dyson Airwrap. We love to hate this, don't we? We all love to hate this because it is so expensive and yet so amazing, but there's also a big learning curve with it. So we'll get into that. Okay, I'll get into it with you right now. So again, good old Dyson, right? Extremely innovative, award-winning hot tool. This dries and styles simultaneously, just like the Airstrait, but it's a multi-styler. So it has different attachments for different functions. So I will show you what those attachments are. Now this is the first Dyson that ever was launched. So these are older, you know, it's different and better now, but I mean, the general thing is the same. So you have your paddle attachments, and these are for blow drying your hair out smooth. Then you have your round brush attachment. So this is for giving you that rounded, full blowout look that you get in a hair salon, okay? It does it extremely well. And then you have your air wraps. Now the air wraps is what everyone talks about because these are very different. It uses something called the Kawanda effect, where basically the air flows in a way that sucks your hair to round around the barrel. You have your bigger barrels and then you have your smaller barrels. Your smaller barrels will create more of a curl shape. Your bigger barrels will create more of this like big bouncy blowout shape. Now these, people kind of refer to them as a curling iron style thing. It's not. It doesn't curl like a curling iron at all. This works just like hot rollers, okay? If you know, you know. If you have hot rollers or you use hot rollers or have used hot rollers, this is exactly like a hot roller, but it's a wet set hot roller because you start with your hair wet, you use this, it dries in this, and then it's done. So you get this really firm, kind of voluminous, big look that you cannot get from any other hot tool. Some people say that when they use this, the curl doesn't last. There's a multitude of reasons for that. I can do a whole video about it if enough people are interested. If you guys are interested, you wanna see every single thing that the Dyson Airwrap has to offer and like the troubleshooting guide, you know, what you're doing wrong, why it's not working, what to try instead, let me know in the comments. I can make that for you if enough people wanna watch that. But again, like this will give you a look that you will not be able to get with another hot tool. And that's what makes it so cool. I reach for this tool a lot. There's nothing else like it, like nothing. It's one of a kind. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've tried any of these, please let me know what you think in the comment section below. This video's over.